And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. Two-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this one.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. King is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave one. Still no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-1 the count. Popped him up. Prado is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian Braun.
Here's Brian Braun now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1-1 is in off the plate. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go down without a whimper here. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. 4-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Villar has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, Hector Severino Gonzalez.
Justin Bourne will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Justin Bourne.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Miami. Junichi Tazawa takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 25.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's 0 for 4. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Brett Phillips will bat next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home is on the ground to the right side and through. And that is through into right field for a single. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
center fielder.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Fernando Abad takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Arcia onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Cain is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 14.
Martin Prado now in career meetings with Fernando Abad. Just a 3-for-13 batting line. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is. Digging in to try it again, Christian Bethencourt. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Prado is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jonathan Villar. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's 1 for 4. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Matt Albert will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Kane is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
How about it?
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra moves over. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A little bouncer. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Is now Josh Hader comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Leading off the inning, Lewis Brinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
There to take it is BR, and that's the first down. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Arcia ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Freddie Galvis.
Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Betancourt is after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Matt Albers gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Josh Hader earns the save out of the And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Joe Kelly is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1 strike.
2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 2 out, nobody on. Short, hit hard. Reyes is there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Moving off for Miami. Second base.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now another 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Popped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hara is under it. One down.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 3. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes fields it cleanly, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, captain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 error in the. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Liberator gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop, Jose.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. One-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Brian Anderson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cameron Maven attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken to throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. To third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove. Sean Doolittle is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo. And they'll need him to get something going here. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Brett Gardner is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And over to third now is the runner. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding in once again, Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
1-1 the count. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Joe Kelly earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Joe Kelly is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. This is back toward the mound. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Brinson. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Left for San Francisco. Still tied 3-3. Darren O'Day takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Martin Prado now is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jackson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, this is a big inning, Drew. And how about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-0 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Loud contact for Longoria and a ball carrying well to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, who's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1-0 the count. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So in now for San Francisco, Aaron Altair. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Evan Longoria. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. The Miami Marlins are trying to hold their one-run lead here in the ninth, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. His career line with Doolittle, he's gone 2 for 6. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Last strike here for the Giants. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was...
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gerardo Parra. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Severino Gonzalez is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Grant Dayton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Machado. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, pitcher, Severino Gonzalez.
Jose Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Reyes.
And he takes ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Is hit hard on a line to right. A base hit. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's Cameron Maben now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. He's running. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to pour the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Martin Prado now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings. The tag gets one, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Center fielder, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lewis Brinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Inciarte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Sean Doolittle enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Number 24.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 24. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead already.
Maben has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Dansby Swanson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that one just missed outside. First and second now, one man out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is hit hard on a line to right, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And now Maben will have to play this off the wall. And the runner will score from second. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The count now at 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Justin Bour may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Bour is digging for home. And a relay home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Brinson racing back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Miami Marlins wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Wei-Yin Chen earns win number 4 on the season. Nick Whitgren records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 12 hits.